Week 3 already. Congratulations. I'm already hearing of some great results of how you've been doing, and it's been a lot of fun reading your homework. I just want to talk about week 3. We've got a bit of a review first. I want you to keep drinking your water. Okay, we're going to keep to do this. This is your last week of doing this. 21 days. Research has shown that it takes 21 days to establish a habit in your life. And so 21 days of drinking water. You've been doing it for 21 days after this next week. Fantastic. It's going to be a habit for you. Keep chewing, relaxing, breathing and sitting. Very, very important. Keep telling everyone too. That's going to just really help you commit to the process. So reviewing last week, I want you to still keep working on the bigger breakfast, the bigger lunch, the smaller dinner. I want you to keep thinking about that Vumifal. Think about what you want your body to look like and when you're eating. Okay? Keep buying nuts and fruit for your snacks. That's really important. You've got to have good snacks. Let's go ahead. If you're 3 or less on that score, keep having that lemon. Going to be doing that for 21 days. And let's establish that as a good habit. Your metabolic type with your foods, keep working on that. Next week, if you're still struggling, I've got suggestions for you to go further. Maybe an online test for your metabolic typing. Caffeine use, I'd like for you to cut that in half again this week, okay? Alcohol on the weekends only, and then only 5 drinks. So you're going to still cutting out alcohol during the week, and then on the weekends only going to have 5 drinks. Keep working on that. Okay? Keep being aware of the less all and we and more I in the relationships. And then keep working also on your top 3 ideal life goals. Now this week, we're going to start introducing exercise to your program. And the exercise I want to start looking at doing is the exercise to balance your autonomic nervous system. Now, as I spoke about on the weekend, the importance of this is number 1 when it comes to your body and healthy function and losing weight is a balanced autonomic nervous system. And so what we're going to use, you're going to use the adrenal scores from the adrenal test that I gave you in week 1 to determine your physiological load, to determine how jacked up your nervous system is and how much it's struggling. And so if you scored over 70, you're going to only be allowed to do relaxing exercises. So relaxing exercises, things like relaxing yoga, tai chi, meditation if you like. It's a type of exercise if you can make it that way. Relaxing nature walks while you're breathing into your stomach. You need to get this score down. That's the number 1 priority when it comes to your body, is to get this score down and get your system working properly. Now for some of you, just doing that's going to be very tough. But you know strenuous exercise hasn't worked. If it would work, you'd have lost the weight already. So we know strenuous exercise doesn't work if this is high. Strenuous exercise only works if your adrenal score is very low. So if you score between 45 and 70, I want you to have equal amounts of strenuous exercise versus relaxing exercise. Which means if you have one relax, you're allowed to go to the gym once and hammer yourself for 50 minutes, no more. Okay, that could be a cardiovascular exercise or a little bit of weights. Then if you're under 40 on your adrenal score, you can actually start building muscle, which is fantastic. It means you can go to the gym and lift weights. What I highly recommend is that you go ahead and get a personal trainer just to show you how to lift weights properly, if you're going to lift weights. Otherwise, you can go and do cardio. Do a couple of 40-minute cardio sessions, cardiovascular sessions a week. That's going to really help keep your autonomic nervous system in great shape. Other things this week we're going to be looking at. I want you to be aware of your bowel movements, okay? And you're actually going to start taking notice of when your bowel movements are occurring and how often. We need to know this. We need to know what's happening with your large intestine. Now, for some of you at the stage, the water alone would have really helped. You're going to be getting a great improvement. I've actually already heard that from some of you. That's fantastic. Others of you, still going to be a little slow here. Don't worry. We've got another 9 weeks to improve upon this. And with a lot of factors in there, we're going to have our week focusing on getting this side moving. Okay, so we've got plenty of time for that. But it's good to take account of where things are at now, so that then at the end of the course you can do it again and go, hey, this is way better. That's good news. I want you to buy coconut oil. It's got to be I want extra virgin olive oil and butter. These are primarily for cooking. Okay, the coconut oil is high heat, the butter and the olive oil is medium heat cooking. Okay, I want you to throw away your canola. It's useless. Just throw it away. It's damaging the processing. It's going to just make you fat. It's a toxin. Okay. This week also no processed sugar, which means if it's an O's, which is maltose, dextrose, sucrose, fructose, all those different ones we spoke about, it's a processed sugar. You don't want it in your body. it's not going to be doing you any good. So cutting out all processed sugars this week, which is going to be no muesli bars and things like that. Sleep. Getting at least 8 hours sleep this week, which means that I want you in bed for at least 8 hours. If you can't sleep, that's fine, you're resting. But you've got to be in bed for at least 8 hours a week. We're going to get you to do some forms on that and send them back to me. I want you to look at the light in your bedroom. If you've got curtains, draw them. Okay? Research has shown that just a small amount of light, even on your skin, will stop you from getting into the deeper patterns of sleep. You can go ahead, if you've got an alarm clock right next to your bed with a red light or something on it, move it over the other side of the bedroom so that the light's not affecting you. It's important. Okay, that'll help you sleep better. If you can try and reduce the noise in your bedroom as well, that's going to really help you sleep as well. So look at your no light and no noise. The next thing I'm going to need to do is text your helper. I've sent an email to your helpers last week explaining what you're doing and explaining to them what happens when they get a text from you and what I want them to do. Okay? So if you're having a moment of weakness regarding the alcohol, the sugar, the caffeine, what I want you to do is text your helper first and get a reply from them. And they're going to help you get through this. So definitely text your helper, use your helper as much as you can. Now next week we've got a group meeting, and the details of that are going to be in the email that I'm sending you. So it's going to probably be next Thursday, but we've got a group meeting next week, and that's just an opportunity for us all to get together, have a chat about the changes that are happening, share ideas. I can answer questions, I'll be there answering questions for you. It's going to be a good opportunity. And this week, I also want you to take a step to improve your success, to implement, your success vehicle, which means this success vehicle, this tool that you're going to use to get to your ideal life. I want you to go ahead and start taking some steps that are going to enable you to implement this success vehicle. Even if it's just making a phone call or investigating what you need to do to move in that direction in your career, then that's what I want you to do this week. Okay? There's quite a lot there, so you've got your 2 hours worth. Great work so far. Good talking to you. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.